All right, let's get this live video voice chat going. Here we go. I might want to share my screen, could help. And let's get it. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Thursday. I don't know how many people use Twitter a bunch, but I don't know if anybody else knows that Twitter's, at least crypto Twitter's a lot quieter with the Bitcoin conference going on right now. It's a hell of a lot quieter. But
between that and the price being suppressed, usually it quiets down when it's down.
Yeah, but it's extra quiet today. Extra quiet. All right. Well, SPX seems to be leading traditional markets, even more so than tech stocks, more so than this ticker. It is getting to a lower high level. It's getting really close to hitting this trend line. But one thing I'm looking for in regard to sustainability of a recovery is I want to see, now that this higher low structure, so this is SPX. This is what I'm about to say. I gave a crackhead and VIP up, just kind of exclusive, saying, hey, in terms of trying to re-enter spot lightly or like looking for potential long positions, if that's your thing, I wouldn't even consider it until XYZ happens. And it seems, so that set of points seems to be almost happening on SPX. I was looking for this local high to be broken. Give me 1 second here. Hello? All right. I was looking for a local high to be broken and then a pullback to get a higher low. I don't know if this quite constitutes a higher low on the 5-minute chart, but so when I'm in doubt, I try to zoom out a little bit to the 1-hour chart, and the 1-hour chart clearly says there has not been. So you had a 1-hour closure above this local high. It's still going, has not pulled back. I'm looking for some type of pullback. And if it can, so I'm not just going to buy into a pullback, but rather if I could start seeing it zoom back up, that's when I would be interested in, if I were holding more tether, that's when I'd be interested in deploying more tether or trying some type of long setup. Or if I've been short, that might be a good time to be more hesitant on your shorts. If you could see, so inverse, you don't have to be long, but you could also apply just logically what that would mean if you're short right now. If you saw a lower high or a higher local high being made on traditional markets, which will probably happen on Bitcoin too, on the lower time frames, higher low, and it starts zooming up, that's when you might be more skeptical of your shorts or take profits or maybe sit and wait for a different type of entry. And so this is what the hour chart on tech stocks futures. So it's also trying to close an hourly candle above this, which would be your first local high, looking for a pullback. And the higher low can happen way down here. That's fine as well. As long as it closes this hour, pulls back to here, and then starts, gets at least several 5-minute candles to the upside. That would probably be where I would be getting slightly more hopeful for a recovery on Bitcoin. Let's see if Bitcoin's doing anything similar here. No, you don't have any local high or high yet. So I guess the traditional markets are outperforming, or at least structurally outperforming Bitcoin short-term timeframes right now. But it's healthy that Bitcoin is trying to finally use it. So this is the master origin line. It's trying to finally use it as support for the first time in this sideways movement. It has not yet found, so all this move up straight down, that is not using it as support. Which indicates this was statistically probable to make a lower high, which it did, came down. And so it looks like it's trying to. This candle hasn't closed yet. You don't have another green candle afterward, but it looks like it might be trying to finally find that as support, given that traditional markets are doing what they're doing. But on Bitcoin, what I'd also be looking for is, it looks like the traditional markets will do this first, and then Bitcoin would do it second. But you might need to break this high here, but break a local high and then make a higher low and then start kind of curling up, and that would be the point where I might try to get into a long that the mentality of that would be specifically to take profits quickly. And then after that comes up, that could then the closure of that long could end up being a good short setup, really, as well. So really nothing's really changed on Bitcoin. SPX is kind of where it's at right now. It seems to be the leader of traditional markets, at least for now. And yeah, that is really everything that I'm looking at as we just get some sideways choppy movement here. Does anybody? So I know Brian will want me to look at Bepro, so let's just go straight there, so I don't even have to ask here. Okay. Yeah, I usually want to open this up to Cryptillions first, but I know you're. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot's changed either on Bepro.
Yeah. I'm just sitting waiting for a good opportunity to get back in, and I'm not. That's about where I'm looking at right now. That's where you're at.
Yeah, 0045 might be a pretty solid spot. Yeah, I mean, it's just all the stuff we talked about last night. It's pretty much in the same boat. What is this line? Ooh, that's the weekly 55. Okay, the weekly 55 might be in play. Interesting. All right. So Cryptillions, specific to Cryptillion tier folks. This is your one of 2 half hours a week. What Cryptillions might have a question. It doesn't even have to be a question. It could be input, like, hey, on Bitcoin, I'm seeing this, or hey, on Luna, I'm seeing this. What do you think? Type of deal. As you're coming up, or as I might have somebody. Oh, I did find that link to the Fed calendar. federalreserve.gov/news events/calendar. And it's a lot of the stuff is fluffed. So to get rid of it, you click speech, FOMC meetings, board meetings, I think conferences, and submit. And that helps you get the main things. So the minutes came out today, which allows people to further analyze what they heard yesterday. And the next time there's something to that effect is people will try to be getting information on what's happening here, but the minutes technically don't come out. They technically don't come out for almost a month later, but people have a way to find that out. So May 3rd and 4th and 5th, May 3rd through 5th could start getting some volatility regardless, just volatility is direction neutral. But things would go down if folks find out that whatever expectations are people have now, if what this meeting says is worse than that would be bearish. However, even if what is spoken of in this meeting is like not that great for stock market, but it does meet the current expectations per the sell-off, then I think things could rebound as long as it meets expectations, assuming expectations are not great. So that would be the next date. So I don't see anything monetary, U.S. monetary policy-wise, really affecting price and creating, in my opinion, a situation where less probable things happen 3 days in a row. I don't think another event like that will happen until early May.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, what's up?
Back there, can you show the one for April at the top? You have May. No, go up. At the top, you had further up. Oops.
There is no further up.
May 22.
Yeah.
It's not clear. So you have May 2022. Can you put it April? Choose April 2022.
This does say April 2022.
It was May before.
Yeah, because I was on May. I clicked next.
So is there anything else on April?
Nope.
It's not clear. Okay.
That's it. You have the statistical releases, but that's just all this stuff. So,
but statistical releases might be important because you might have the inflation and the labor.
Yeah, but it just really doesn't factors affecting
CPI,
reserve balances, like the interest rates.
Yeah, interest rate. No, normally it's the CPI. Because that has, or maybe that is not disclosed by these people. You find it somewhere else.
Yeah, but I mean, at least my current understanding is that what really spooks the market is when they come out and talk about stuff on camera. That's
No, but the what do you call it? The inflation.
mhm.
When whoever decides what the inflation is, if it is like it goes from 7% to 5%, it means things are getting better. But if
Right.
from 7 it goes to 9, then they would expect the Fed to
Be more hawkish and
to
aggressive.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, thanks.
I've gone through. I selected all of them, but I didn't really see anything. That might be the FOMC type of meetings. I really don't know. I'm not for sure.
No, it's from some other organization. It doesn't come from the FOMC.
Oh, okay,
It doesn't come from the Fed.
got it. All right. How you doing, Vic?
Okay. Last night I have neighbors that would be sleeping, so I couldn't speak. So today I have to make up for last night.
All right.
Uh,
Okay. So
Any
crypto.
reptilians?
Yeah. If not, then we'll just open this up and we'll start rock and rolling since Bitcoin really hasn't changed since yesterday. And it doesn't have to be a question. It could just be, hey, I found this. I'm thinking about, doing, taking this action. Give me your thoughts on it. Doesn't have to be necessarily exact question. All right. Sometimes just scanning the biggest altcoins right here helps me understand what the market's doing and if today will stay green. It really does look like today's going to end green. Everything's looking like it's pretty good. Really, the question is, can April maintain it? Can April of traditional markets flip green? So this month, and honestly, I should put this on here. I should look at the monthly open 4540 for the S&P, and I should create a monthly open line, something like that. Maybe there, make it thinner.
Tim, that looks strange. I think you have the wrong candles. Because it doesn't start from the top, right?
Yeah, this is the monthly SPX.
Yeah, but the other closed here.
Well, no, this isn't
the
Bitcoin. Traditional markets does funky stuff with openings and closings. It's not as like perfectly linear as Bitcoin is. And then monthly open here, I guess I'll just eyeball it.
So you show the close or the open?
Open. When it flips green. And I'm going to do the same for Bitcoin.
I would make it a box there because you have the close of last month. Because once you go above the close, that's a
No, this line really works. I mean, on Bitcoin, man, like watch, it's being looked at. I mean, this was the perfect resistance previously. Bounce off the weekly 10 or the monthly, bounce off the monthly 10, go up to the monthly opening. That was the exact signal to resistance. Not good. Yeah.
My point was on the other one, the traditional markets.
Mm-hmm.
I think was it the S&P on the monthly.
Yep. What about it?
So rather than making a line, I would make a box from the close of the previous month.
Oh, from the top
opening
of this one.
month.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, from the candle all the way.
Let's see.
Because the most indicative is when you beat the close of the prior month, right? Or at least it's indicative, let's put it this way.
Yeah, it could be. really looks like the market wants to potentially recover. SPX is doing really well, but I wouldn't chase this stuff.
It's been pretty stable.
Yeah. Wait for a higher low. Go ahead.
Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
But very active. They posted horizontal.
Yeah.
He'd be cutting out a lot.
Yeah, he was for me too.
Mike.
Yeah, it hit
I
that
posted
range.
Some horizontals. Yeah.
Yeah, so this trading channel was essentially started about the same time Bitcoin's was. It's just a couple days behind it. I think Bitcoin started March 10th, and this one started March 12th or March 13th. Yeah, this is a very tradable little channel here. Man, there is a lot of volatility on this guy, isn't there? My goodness. Yeah, this is a hell of a lot more tradable than Bitcoin is, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's been reliable too. You get a lot of opportunity. Go eat a sandwich, come back, get in and out, get back in, get back out or in. It's been good.
Yeah, it's moving up pretty aggressively here. Yeah, so if somebody were in a long from down here, this would be a pretty good time to start taking half profits. I'm not for sure if I would try shorting into this, but especially with SPX going up, this could do something like go above the point of control and come back on it and use it as support, or live in here like this.
Yeah, I'm in at 1480.
So you did get it right below there. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah. I've been in and out all day. That's what I'm saying. I've been trading this for 2 days, and I have been. I will short this soon. Maybe not there because it may break up into that next channel.
Right.
So I'm waiting to see. But I will take that short opportunity. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It gives you opportunities to get out. It doesn't. It'll punish you if you're on the wrong end of one of those, but you should be able to figure it out. Before you get killed.
Yeah, it might hit. This could be a good attempt for a short at 1625, assuming, or 1623, 1625, assuming that's when SPX will have its pullback, which it might be due for any time now. All right.
Yeah, I was marking like 16 there, but yeah.
Mover's not doing anything. Let's look at Bepro versus BTC real quick. See what that's doing.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah. It still looks okay. Kind of very similar to the US dollar chart. Who else wants me to take a look at something real quick? Is anybody on here at the Bitcoin conference? No. All right. Jeez, Trias is holding up really well. My freaking goodness. This is really impressive. Does any Trias fans know what has changed with the project? Like, did they start marketing? Did they release something? Something different's happening. I don't know what it is. Did they finally, did they do a mainnet? I don't know if they have mainnet out yet or not. Something's going on here that's good. However, it's not at a position where I think it's a fantastic entry to try to do a spot trade. So the weekly 55 is in line with the weekly 10. Huh. And that was a perfect retest of this cross. Exactly as the weekly 10 came up to the weekly 55. Yeah, this is going to be really bad if this week closes below these. It's going to be, yeah, if the Sunday daily candle closes below these, thus the weekly candle, whew, it's going to be potentially pretty bloody. However, if traditional markets are postured really good while that happens, that could just be a bear trap fake out to the downside, if that were to happen. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right. I'm going to take a look at Ethereum until somebody tells me to look at something else here. Fire away, Cryptillians. Interrupt me at any time. Okay. Yuck. Where is Fib? Damn it. Where the heck's the shortcut for the Fib lines? Oh, right here. Alright, so Fib retracement. So I'll do a bearish Fib retracement. Down. What is it doing? Down to here. So the 382 would be kind of your bull trap area. Didn't quite get up there. Stopped at the 0.5. Trying to look at Ethereum just in a different type of light here. Let's look at it like this. Maybe if there's signs of hopium. Yeah, if it can use that as support, that could be pretty good.
Yeah, I think near flipped, like just above where you said it. 1540 though. Wicked up.
Let's take a look.
And I took the short.
Yeah, it did wick just above that line I put on there. Wow, went a whole freaking percent above. My goodness.
Yeah, baby. that's what near does.
Is the volume good on this? The liquidity, where you could, market sell $5,000 at a time, or kind of what's the cutoff for it in terms of marketing out or marketing in?
I never mark. I rarely market, if ever. So my buys are, my position right now is 3,000. So leverage 10x. I try, the most I'll go is 10K in this, and I won't be able to sell it all at once. No, not 10. You could probably sell 1,500. Problem. maybe a little more.
Yeah, that was my really biggest complaint with these altcoin
Yeah,
futures.
So the size right now, 50, 30, yeah, 100. Near goes by, so.
Dang, had I done that, I'd be in
Near's about a
an 8% profit right there. If I could, damn. All right, Luna is ignoring the whole market today. Luna really does move by itself, doesn't it? My goodness. Wow, this is a big downturn for Luna. Whew. It's getting close. It's not very common. It's pretty much everything but Luna is green. That is weird. And then a lot of times everything's red but Luna. That is, this sucker does really move by itself. Which technically is an advantage because you could trade this chart just for its chart. I mean, under most circumstances. Or at least with a little bit more of that confidence. Let's see here. What else? Are there any Cardano fans in here? Or just people who like trading the chart? Because this really is a cool chart to trade. It is really neat. Even if you hate the project, you gotta, or at least for me, I love the chart. It's really fun. Carl, how often do you trade Cardano?
When I was losing money, I was buying Cardano. I don't trade Cardano anymore.
Yeah.
After finding your videos and you shitting on Cardano enough, I realized it wasn't the best project in the world. So,
right.
I found other things.
Okay. But from a trading futures in and out standpoint, do you ever trade it though?
I never did it. Nope, never did Cardano, not once. And not for any particular reason. Just things like Near are far superior. For what I'm looking for, I can capture big gains in 15 minutes.
Yeah, Cardano can spend long periods of time doing absolutely nothing. Like this was 2 weeks of nothing, right? So, and Near has a little bit more action in it, where you don't get stuck in trades.
Yeah, don't try to trade DOT. Future, horrible, stable.
Just not enough movement.
Nope, or volume.
Really?
DOT for whatever reason, yeah. I trade it because I trade that and XRP as well because you can trade the coin itself. So you get paid out in DOT and XRP, right?
You're right.
So yeah, I like that. So XRP is killing it today.
Wait. When you take
Yeah, you heard that right. When you own XRP, you margin against your XRP and you get paid in XRP.
Oh, for the margin trades. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes.
Well, no, in futures.
Really?
Use futures. Yes. You go to coin. So when you go to the futures tab, and when you go to type in, like, click to type in search, just go over to coin.
Interesting.
BTC ETH.XRP, and you can get against those. You get paid out in those.
Oh, as opposed to being paid out in Tether. Interesting. Yeah, during an uptrend, that would be good to do. Downtrends, it probably amazing. Tether would be better, but yeah, that would be better to be paid out.
Very much so. Yeah, bullish trend. This is the way to go.
I did not know that. Okay, cool. Well, that is good to know. Man, DOT is just getting killed. My goodness.
Yeah, I picked it up early though. I picked the bottom of this one too, so hold on. Very slow not good for.
I know, but just the overall structure and shape of it is just. It's getting beat down. Oh, gosh. What a bummer. Oh well, I still think it'll have its day. All right. Glimmer broke above. Wow, broke way above. Yeah, really, Kusama and Dot's charts are almost identical, so no reason to take a look at that quite yet. All right, Cryptillions. Going once, going twice if you want to ask me a quick question or ask me to get a pair of eyes on stuff. But before I jump off of here, just Cryptillions specifically, I mean, just make sure you have your weekly 10 on. That is kind of the line in the sand right now. And I have a feeling that Bitcoin will battle out this whole week. It's not too distant, either above or below. I think it's going to stay somewhere kind of hugged tight to the weekly 10, which technically isn't horrible, but unless Sunday, the daily candle closes below. But just keep that weekly 10 on there if you want a good idea of what is going on with price over the next several hours or days, and then maybe using this chart, the futures for Nasdaq, in combination to that, because it really is following it pretty carefully, or it's following it very tightly, I guess I can say, and I'll leave you with that. But we will see Cryptillions next week, and I'm going to jump on the crackhead call.